Hello everyone and welcome back to EU4. I'm Lord Forwind. Here playing of course is Sweden. We're doing pretty good. We've got most of the coastline. We need a war versus Livona to steal the Livonian Order to steal 3 provinces. We probably need at least one war versus Poland to steal their 4 provinces. And then we need one at least from Lubeck. So let's see where that. We're doing pretty good. We're coring these last couple provinces we just stole down here. We also need one more versus Stettin. I always forget that. So, making good progress. We're going trade ideas. We're catching up in military tech a little bit. Our next war versus Russia. Next year, if we want it. Do we have a coalition? We do not. We could potentially launch a war versus Muscovy. Try and beat them up a little bit more. They are defending against the Ottomans in a different war, so that would be an ideal target, wouldn't it? Let's see. I think we've got claims on Russian lands. We do. But let's build up a bit more of a spy network. Muscovy has roughly the same amount of troops as we do. Of course they do. Yes, move to there. Just keeping an eye on all these potential provinces that could revolt. Okay. Perfume capital fire, not for us, obviously. But it did. This guy, yeah. Okay, let's put him in new general in there. Got about less than a year till we can attack Muscovy. We could attack Muscovy now. Let's do so, and then we will up reinforcements. We could use this war potentially to seize some land from the Livonian Order. We can call in Poland, so this should be an easy war. Interestingly enough, Perm is going to join the other side, which is a bit annoying. Thought they liked me, but apparently they like their former overlords even more. So, I guess I should probably take out Muscovy's allies, the Livonian Order, Perm, while Poland throws itself uselessly against the endless defenses, endless manpower armies of Muscovy. And then we will attempt to get both Memel, and Goldingen. Maybe that's how you say it. Oh yeah, the king shall reign supreme. We're gonna take that. 20 absolutism for the rest of the game, and reduced autonomy, increased autonomy reduction. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Let's get another merchant. We'll stick this one here, I guess. Because we started to dominate this trade node as well. So we can use the additional trade. And that should be Perm's army gone. Let's flip the ideas here to morale, just to make sure we're as strong as possible. Okay, Perm is good, almost taken down. Obviously, they're gonna overrun all these lands. Peace Perm out. Perm is out. Good. Now let's spend some of this cash, why don't we? Get another manufactory going. 29 is actually pretty good, isn't it? And then a 26. It's not in a particularly good spot, is it? Thank goodness they didn't decide to go after me there. I probably could not have survived a attack. We're gonna need to take a fort or two, but I want to make sure I don't lose the coastline to Muscovy or to Poland, because normally they want that land as well, and we do not want to give it to them. And we'll get superior military troops, so better cannons basically. They're Militech 16. We're now Militech 16, so it's going to be a fair fight in that sense. Unfair in the sense that we have much better ideas than they do for warfare at this point. Shock damage, though, and morale makes them really hard to defeat. We've occupied the provinces we need from the Livonian Order. I don't know if we're going to be able to take them, though, just because of the AE we already have in Europe. Some of these countries like Brandenburg and Stettin already could form a coalition. Maybe we drag the war on. Drag out the war for another year or two until aggressive expansion takes down further. That could be a move we make. I gotta get rid of some of these council penalties. Get rid of that one. Should have obviously done that before I spent the points to stabilize my country, but oh well, what can you do? Okay, what was the war goal exactly? Border war over that province. Doesn't make a big amount of difference to me at this point. Oh, cool. The Cossacks actually created a country down here. For those of you curious, the Sikh Rada government. Very rarely seen them form it. Never seen them be effective with it. We suppress that? We can. Good. I don't want to have to march out in war all the way back to the other side of my empire. And my army here just got clobbered. Wow. That isn't good. Glance away for half a second and the army gets squashed. Going to be a mass coalition against us. I think the best we could probably do is get them to peace out. Maybe give us one province next year. Trying to take more is going to be greedy. We won't do it. And we got to group up to slow down Muscovy's armies so that they don't one-on-one fight our armies, because we found we lose that. Good. See. Nope, they got away. Of course they did. They still fighting the Ottomans? They are. Okay. Any chance I could make friends with the Ottomans? Other than me spying on them constantly. We will stop doing. Who is the tech leader? The tech leader is either Spain or Milan is doing pretty well. I think we'll spy on Milan, because Milan is not at all a threat to us. In no world is Milan a deadly threat to us like the Russians or the Ottomans. General died. Visor died. Okay, good. Let's go for Moscow. See what we can do there. Let's also spend some of this money on manufactories. I'll scatter those throughout the world. I don't have to be perfectly precise with them. Global trade is obviously the current institution. But we're not there yet. Being able to buy it. Well, that would give me 2 provinces I want. Actually, that would give me all the provinces I want. $29 aggressive expansion though. That's gonna be a problem. Well, actually, not as much of a problem as I thought it would be. Most of these people don't care. Good. Very good. Let's quick stabilize this. We still have yet to hit the age of absolutism, so I still can raise autonomy for a while. That gets all our needed provinces from them, so now it's Poland, Stettin, and Lubeck for the achievement. Obviously, we're probably going to have another war or two with Muscovy before that point. Just because it's Muscovy, and they hate us. I'll barrage that. Arrest these rebels, please. Any other autonomy I can raise them? I can't. There we go. Poland just pieced out of this war. That's not good. They got 1 province from the Livonian Order, and then they ran away. Unreliable allies. Not a good thing. Thankfully, it now pushes the war score in our favor, for now. And not to forget that the Ottomans are also still invading, which is lovely. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up some of this. We don't really want too much Muscovite lands. We prefer to dissolve their kingdom, actually. How can the Ottomans... The Ottomans could just, you know, have 220,000 troops wandering through the lands. Ay, ay, ay. Well, Ottomans, if your attitude is, my army is so weak compared to yours, you're never going to find another ally. I'm sorry. Their army is significantly larger than everyone else's. France and Spain are barely up to 100,000. Okay. That should be enough for this war. It helps if I have a diplomat, though, doesn't it? Okay, give me a diplomat. There we go. So I could take a handful of provinces, and more importantly, get them to renounce claims. I'd much rather take the handful of provinces and force them to release somebody. Kazan would be nice. Those guys would be really nice, but I don't think I'll get that. Ryazan wouldn't be a bad choice. Rostov. Okay, so we'll take 3. We'll force them to get rid of an additional 4. So 7 provinces. That should hammer Muscovy's great power status even further. It'd be really nice to vassalize those guys, but not going to be able to pull that off anytime soon. Let's see how bad the aggressive expansion is. These guys literally do not care, which is perfect. I guess we're fighting so far away, they don't care what's going on. Usmar will raise you. H countries. Put you to there, there. How are we doing global trade-wise? We still don't actually have it in any of our lands, which is a bit annoying. We're getting about 25 gold a month, so in terms of having money, I'm not too concerned that we won't have enough cash. It'll just take a little while until we have enough. We're actually more constrained by the institution than anything else. It's actually surprisingly easy to get the needed money for most institutions. It's getting that gold. It's getting the institution that proves to be harder usually. We could core some of this, couldn't we? Not all of them, but it's a start. That allow me. I really want to embrace Pomeranian culture. Not gonna happen, is it? Peace with Hamburg is over. I've got to find another person here. Otherwise, I just have to do an outright war on Lubac, which I prefer not to do. Oh well. Poland has been attacked. Moldavia, which was defended by Lithuania? Or what the? The Ottomans defended them. Not entirely sure how that worked out. On the other hand, if I lose my alliance with Poland, that would not be a bad thing, would it? We need their 4 provinces. Need those 4 provinces and Lubac, basically. 5 more to go. Obviously, some of these have yet to war. Oh, and we need Stettin's 1 province. You know, I'm just going to endlessly keep forgetting Stettin has that 1 province. Then I'm going to go, huh, wonder what province I need. So I do apologize in advance, because inevitably that's what's going to happen. Okay, how are we doing tech-wise? We are starting to fall a little bit behind, so I probably am not going to do that idea. Peace with Perm. Peace with Perm. Stettin, our separatists have risen up. Oh no, whatever am I to do? How about march right through Poland to get them? I would have thought I had stopped those rebels, but I guess not. The very annoying unlawful imperial territory penalty kicking in, of course. Oh, Poland. Poor Poland. Poland's had a rough game. Poland had a rough history, to be fair to Poland. They've had a very rough game this time. Getting union by Lithuania, breaking free, now getting conquered, then being beaten up by the Russians in several wars, and now getting invaded by the Ottomans. Oy. Poor Polish. Although the Lithuanians have ended up in more trouble. They are a March of Poland, though, so surviving. Just wondering when Poland's going to give this up. There's no way to win this, Poland. Especially because you didn't even call me to arms. I mean, to be fair, I probably would have turned them down, but... no. Not calling at all is a bit offensive. It's like, come on, I might have helped. Might have helped. Probably wouldn't have. It is owned by me, but why can't I upgrade it? Oh, it's on an estate. That makes sense. You're not in an estate either. Upgrade that. At some point, we really do have to shift our center of trade down to here. Might be worth doing now or next tech level, really. There we go. Age of Absolutism has appeared. Okay, time to start getting rid of some of these absolutism penalties. Yeah. Okay, Burgers want a counting house. Burgers want a counting house. Okay. Let's see some. We want to get over 60, obviously, to get additional absolutism. We currently only have 33, which means I gotta get rid of a lot of these monopoly stuff. Just upgrade. Nothing to upgrade. Good. And our reform is almost done. We have a lot of conversion to go, though. 10% tax penalty. Or tech penalty. I think I'll wait. The strong tech, not what I need right now. Reproduction. Did we lose Poland as an ally? No, we kept Poland as an ally, and somehow they've driven the Ottomans back. Wait, what's the heck? Oh, the Ottomans triggered a coalition against them, everyone. Oh my. Oh, that's wonderful. That's actually wonderful to see. I very rarely see the AI trigger coalitions, and for the Ottomans to trigger it. Good for Poland. Lucky for Poland. Very lucky for Poland. Cancel that. We want to get in a marriage with this guy here. Because if he dies, we want to have a chance at his throne. Basically. We don't have enough prestige right now. Fortunately. But they're going to be fighting a lot of peasant revolts, so you never know. Although he is blessed by the Pope. Plus, trying to hold a Catholic kingdom as a Protestant one would be a bit tricky. And then we'd have to wait to annex the land from Poland. France is and will always be Catholic, apparently. So that's going to weaken France for a while, which I'm fine with. We're going to stay as a monarchy. We're going to have political absolutism, of course. Why wouldn't we? Thankfully, we get actually a good amount of ticking absolutism because we're Sweden. Yeah. It's a bit kind of funny. Sweden gets absolutism almost free. Which Scandinavia is coming in 5-6 techs. Not that we may not take it, because I don't know if that will cancel our achievement, but never know. 2,000. Okay. Phosphorus. Not now. We're gonna stop granting these monopolies. They're obviously going to be unhappy because I'm treading on their sacred privileges. Oh well. Their sacred privileges aren't worth anything when it comes to merely needing land. 5 years till we could attack the Muscovites again. We should probably get another claim on their lands. Make sure that we're ready for that war. Okay, we're quickly moving towards getting this stuff. We need Ottomans are surprisingly hanging on. Poland looks like they white pieced. Yeah, looks like they got a white piece with them. Interesting. Good for Poland to pull out a white piece out of that mess. When you stumble into an Ottoman war, sometimes white piece is the best you can get. Muscovite separatists. Let's probably put you to Rolling lands. That should take care of that. Yeah, that takes care of them. Spread your occupation, or stopping rebels there. Stop all of them. Awesome. Vendelia Skite. Okay. Why haven't we invited her to court? We'll invite her to court. Why not? She's relatively cheap. And she's cultured, apparently. We don't need that. We're after cash now. This is where spending my money earlier has hurt me a little bit. Would have been done sooner. Anyway. That is going to be it for this episode. We're prepping for another war versus Muscovy, obviously. We've got all our land from the Livonin Order. We're now after Poland and Lubek's land, which has proved to be a little bit harder to pull off. But I have great hopes that I will figure something out. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.